Good morning, Hendricks crew. Welcome to another week of school. I'm happy and excited to get to see you. So, as we get started, please remember, as I'm telling you all of your assignments for the week, that your top priorities are, as always, math, reading, and writing. Get those things done. When they're done, when you feel confident that you can get those done, you can add on all of your other fun classes that I'm about to tell you about. We'd love for you to do as much work as you can, but please make sure that you're allowing everyone in your family to use the computer. Okay, let's get started. All right, eighth graders. So, to start, let's begin with math. You'll need to do your 45 minutes of iReady per week and your Ready Math instruction pages, which go from 146 to 153. Should be about 10 minutes a day. Your practice pages are 167 to 172, which should be no more than 40 minutes a day. Both of those are a little bit shorter than normal because we know that you only have 4 days this school week. Okay? And also, don't forget you've got plenty of resources in your Google Classroom. Miss Fouts hosts her homework helps Monday through Friday every day, 11:30 to 12:15, and get the help you need. For ELA, we are doing something new I'm excited about. You're going to be invited to ELA Hangouts. There's going to be an eighth grade one, ELA Hangout Book Talk with Miss Harris from 10 to 11. She'll be able to talk to you about To Kill a Mockingbird, any other questions you have about homework. It's a homework help for English, so make sure you're going to that as well. Also, don't forget to do your 45 minutes of iReady a week and 45 minutes of reading To Kill a Mockingbird a day. This week, you should read chapters 17 through 18. That should fill up the time. For writing, you're going to be doing a new project. And this is, you'll be reading an article about kindness, and then you're going to think of three examples you've seen someone, maybe even yourself, exhibiting collaboration or kindness in the midst of this crisis we're in. You need to write a paragraph explaining each example. So that would be a total of 3 paragraphs, right? The second part of this assignment is you need to compare our current situation with COVID 19 and coronavirus and isolation to Kill a Mockingbird. Write a paragraph explaining either how similar it is or how different it is. So that's 4 paragraphs total, 3 about kindness and collaboration, and 1 about To Kill a Mockingbird. You could even make it into a nice, neat essay if you want. Now, for science, you're going to be learning about organization for matter and energy flow in organisms. And then you've got some questions to investigate. All of these directions and specifics will be on your Google Classroom. You're going to investigate, why do living organisms eat food? How do living organisms get energy from the food they eat? What are the smaller particles that living organisms use to get energy? Things like that. For social studies, you have a new project. You're going to be acting as a tour guide in the museum of your life, which is your house. You're going to show, write, and illustrate about 3 artifacts that are important to you. Now, let's talk about that word artifact. You might think it's something old and something um, not really used anymore, but that's not what it means. An artifact is an object that has importance and means something. So, in your house, it could be anything, it could be a stuffed animal. Doesn't really matter. You're going to show, write, or illustrate about 3 artifacts that are important to you. Why are they important? How do these items explain who you are? Are there items that the family has passed down? How might these objects influence your daily life? What is one object, like a car, a toy, technology, etc., that you want for you and your family in the future? And what does that show about the things that you value? We've talked in art class a lot about museums and values and things like that, so it's the same train of thought. And to present this to Mr. Stanley, you can either make a video tour, write a 3 to 4 paragraph response, make Google Slides, make a Google Doc, and turn that in on Google Classroom. Be creative. Be a cool museum tour guide. Now, for PE, same as it's been, you need to take care of your body, 45 minutes of activities. Um, a week or 30 a day and find those activities on the Drive and then submit them using your PE tracker. Mr. Sterland will continue to add activities so that you can do that. For art, hello puppy. For art, same as last time, I want you to work on your daily sketchbook and stop in on our draw along session. I'd love to see you there. But also this week, you have a new project. You just spent 2 weeks making beautiful um, master copies. If you didn't do the master copies, you still need to do this assignment. But this week, you're going to write about that master copy process. You're going to do what's called an artist statement. On the Google Drive, I have attached a 2-page, on the Google Classroom, I've attached a 2-page worksheet. The first page is a list of questions that you're going to write your answer to. And the second page is really just lined paper so that you can write your artist statement. If you have a printer, you can print these out. If you don't, you can just write your answers on lined paper. Answer all the questions on the first page and then use those answers to write a 3-paragraph artist statement about the master copy. I promise it's really easy. If you have questions, feel free to ask. And of course, if you are working on your ceiling tile project, keep working on it. Use any supplies you've got at home. Make sure it's 2 feet by 2 feet. Do what you can. Now for digital literacy, which says STEM, you're going to do a little bit different. You will need to do 15 minutes a week at least on typing.com. You'll need to say that you did it in a quiz that will be on Google Classroom. So make sure that you are keeping up with that skill because your typing skills are very important. Now, last, let's talk about crew. And of course, crew. We have crew for our crew every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday morning. We do our greeting, reading, and initiative and our pack challenge. I do want you to email me when you finish those pack challenges so I can keep track of how many we've gotten done for our crew. And we have our crew at 9 a.m. every morning in a Google Meet. I will make sure that link is included in this email. And if not, you can search in your email or your parents' email to find that Google Meet link. We'd love to see you. Please make sure you can come if possible. And I will see you tomorrow morning. Bye.